Alright, let's see here, am I streaming? Usual thing. Is it coming in? Give it a moment, and I know we're live. Oh yeah, we're live. Okay, right on. Okay. Felt like before I take a fucking nap, I felt like live streaming for a little bit. I'm Marc. I'm your parasocial friend on the internet. And yeah, I'm working on a game. I've been working on this video game for a while. And my hard drive broke, so I totally lost the project. But instead of sitting and whining about it and stuff, I literally recreated the whole fucking thing from the ground up. Yeah, so I got it here to show off. Yeah, I can show it to you guys in that. I figure I'd give it a couple minutes, see if anybody pops into the chat. Say hi first before I get started. Yeah. I guess I should have got some more water before I started this, eh? Fuck. That's okay. I'm only going to live stream for a little bit. And then I'm going to, like, take a nap. I need a nap. Fucking tired right now, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, somebody's there. How's it going, buddy? I better pull up this chat here so I can actually fucking talk to you guys. I can see it sort of. Hang on. Let me pull up this shit right here. Pre-poster on. How's it going, buddy? Fuck yeah, right on, man. Here, I'll bring that chat window around here so I can see you. Yeah, so it's new, man. What's been happening? I haven't talked to you in a while. You've been keeping busy or and all this stuff? Here's some hearts for you. Yeah, I've been busy myself. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, literally sat there for like, I don't know, how long has it been? You're trying to keep busy? Oh, that's good. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been literally sitting here since, I guess, I don't know how long since that hard drive went tits up. And recreated every single fucking model, every script, everything. But I took it up a notch. I created new weapons and I went overboard. Yeah, I like super animated weapons and yeah, just better sound design altogether. It's getting better. Yeah, it's fun. I'm actually kind of glad it happened because you know it, starting over with this game with this project was just a great idea altogether. Absolutely was. I don't think I would have improved it if I didn't go ahead and do it in that way, that manner, if it didn't die on me. Yeah, it wouldn't have been as cool as it is gonna be now. And so I basically rebuilt everything up to the last point where I left off before. Yeah, both levels and that. I tried to redesign the second level exactly the same by memory and by watching some of the video and that. Wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all to get it the same at all, no. But it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. Here, I'll pull it up. So here we go. Remade. Oh shit. Yeah. Someone dinging at me. Ding! Can hear my phone going off. So when you do go to play this, I left it in the link. I left it in the link. I left the link in the, yeah, in the description. When you do go to play it, the trick is you got to make it full screen or else. So I click on that and I go full screen. Because if you don't, then the player goes all crazy and he stares up at the sky and doesn't look down. And tell me, is that too loud? Oh, hang on. What? Holy shit! Okay, hang on. Let me turn this down. Dude, there's this message that's held for review that came in from sportsfan4153. It's like, I'm not sure if that's if it's a joke, if I should just let it go through anyways, just for the hell of it. 14 years ago, no, I shouldn't, just in case. Because I think he's just being a troll. Yeah. Unless, yeah. I think so, yeah. Hi Mark, Sloppy Fresh. How's it going, man? Sportsfan4153. You nut. I can only imagine how bad it would be if I let that comment go through. It'd be so bad. But it's fucking... It doesn't go unnoticed, that's for sure. Jeez. Okay, so is this game too loud, or is it a good good volume for mix for the voice? Let me know and I'll make adjustments. But yeah, this is that game remade from the beginning, so let's play this motherfucker. Yeah. So new weapons. Yeah. So now we got an animated fucking machine gun stuff. Ah, keep falling through there. Remade these guys too. All these motherfuckers right from scratch again. Mostly from memory. I mean, like, I had video of the original one to be able to look at a little bit, but it's still kind of hard to tell, so. The trick is, for any of this stuff, it is the Matrix. No. I was kind of, like, trying to go for that Tron aesthetic. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's this new weapon, and it's like, it's over here. The only way to do this is to like shoot from under here, or else it just fucks you right up every time. But this one right here, it's like super dramatic. Yeah, I get a kick out of it. Okay, so let's see if I can do this here without... No, of course I fell down the hole again. Because I'm a retard. Okay, here, let me try that again. Yeah, there's still some... I still have to do some work on this level. I'm getting caught on things and stuff like that. But that... No, don't fall down. No! Okay. I've got a little bit of lag because I'm like... I'm screen recording the game off of like... This is like a browser game. A WebGL game, so you just... Oh, you could literally play it in your browser, right? And so on the left screen over here, I've got the game playing, and I'm looking at it through my OBS while I'm playing, just so I could like get in there. No, did I? As if. Okay, hang on a minute. No, don't do that, Mark. Shit. Okay, this is what I gotta do. I gotta like bring this up. There we go. There we go. Because, yeah, it just wasn't right for me. I had to make that adjustment. Okay. That's better. Yeah, I felt like it was just not happening. Ah, okay. These blast walls are the thing that are gonna save you when you, except for that. But it is the thing that's gonna save you. Okay. Alright, that's it.
Weapon station.
Check that gun out. Tell me that isn't cool. Yeah, I like it. So, like I said, I'm glad that the first one bit the dust. Oh, I'm glad the first game bit the dust, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't have gone ahead and did all these changes. It was fucking worth it. Absolutely. 100%. But it is really difficult to play while staring at my OBS to do it. I'm much better at this game usually. Okay, let's go back up there and get our gun and everything else. So the idea is you just, for this game all it is just fucking kill everything and go to the next level. Yeah. Gather weapons, health, and that's it. Just super simple, something to play when you're bored. Not a whole bunch of storyline or anything like that. Just a simple shooter. I find that what I find fun about it is trying to clear the levels faster and faster each time. Yeah. Which makes me think that it should have like a little leaderboard and shit like that. Just so that we can be competitive. I'm thinking that's a way to go with it.
Weapon station.
Okay. Yeah, I need some sort of sound and indication that I picked that weapon up, I think. There's a lot of things that need to happen. I kicked this thing's ass already? Yeah, we did. Okay. There. We've gotten past the hard part. That and the robot parts seem to get in the way once you fuck them up. Shit. Yes. Okay, good. Here, let's get some health down here. I think I already picked some up. Yeah, okay. Alright. So we're almost done this level to move on to the next one. So after tonight I'm going to make a third level and just continue on with it. Yes, that's right. Must kill them all. Must kill them all. Okay. There we go. Done. Okay. There. First level's cleared. Now we can get to the next one. Alright. Fuck yeah. So I redid the shuttle. That means I also redid the animation. Like, so the animation's a little more feels like a person's actually moving, sort of thing. You know how I made this damn shuttle noise? Me sitting on the roof with my mic. Go, hey! It's not supposed to put me up there. Oh, I gotta fix that. As if all these little bugs are showing up. It's literally me with my microphone and my voice. Whoa. I am not gonna bite it. And then I just used like some effects like a vocoder or something. Oh, that's right. Here, let me bring this up a little bit. Whoops. Just to make it sound like an engine. Yep. I really like this weapon. Hey, I missed. So yeah, this thing is like literally free. The link is in the description. You can, it's just in a browser. There's no downloading or anything. You just open up your web browser and you can, don't fall, and you can play this thing. Which I think is like one of the most hey! I'm not supposed to do that. It's just one of the most badass things I've ever seen. Vocoders are fun. Exactly, right? I think so too. Yeah, I used Audacity. Whoa. I used Audacity, and all these sounds have been like other sounds combined together with other sounds and different shit. Just yeah, Audacity. It's pretty badass. Oh yeah, that's right. So if you're wondering while you're shooting and stuff and it does, like, say you hold it down and it starts doing that, because you're overheated, you just gotta release it for a moment and then you're back rolling again, is basically how it works. Or else it can be frustrating. I could probably make some changes to it to even make that work better. Okay. That build up is like music. It's actually a crescendo from something else mixed with like another sound and another one together. Which gives it a really, wow! Which gives it an interesting sort of dramatic sound to it. You hear that now? It's like something you'd hear in a movie. Soundtrack. Soundtrack audio and a gun. Let's kill off a couple of these guys. I'm getting faster at clearing this level. Like I was saying, it seems to be a lot of fun just to get faster at clearing the level. I gotta fix that so that those robot parts aren't like in the way. And then could actually pull that off a lot quicker. This is a lot different from this level from the first game. while I was recreating it, I made some mistakes and I ended up having to reroute things, and it ended up turning into something kind of better. So if you played the first version and you're like, hey, what the fuck? Yeah, that's why. My mistake. But I'm okay with that mistake. Hang on a minute. Maybe bring it up a little bit more. It might be too much. Not quite sure. We'll find out. I like my controls to be a little bit more twitchy.
All personnel should follow safety protocols.
So yeah, these are all... This will be the last area you go to get out, but until you kill up all the enemies, we've got this in the way. So I rewrote some code to include that in there, so when all the enemies are dead it removes that wall. Did we go? We went up here already. Okay. Which allows you to finish the game, sort of thing. Okay. If I look at the top of the screen, you know, all those little red dots there, that's where all your enemies are. Above the line means it's above you, and below, all that kind of thing. My health is okay, so that's good. So I should be able to jump down without... Shit. Oh, just dancing back and forth trying to evade all that. Holy shit. Okay. Does that mean that... Is there anything down there? There's gotta be... Yeah, there's two down here. I can see it on my little radar. But... Yeah, there's one below me. I think it's another... Where is it? Might even... No. Looks like I've gotten the one in the corner there. Might be below me. Here, let's go find out. Yeah, there it is. Like little cockroaches. Gotta get them all. Yes, go this way. I'm actually excited to do a third level. Now that I've gotten this far. I was like, no! Whoops. I was like pretty bummed when my hard drive died. Like really bummed. I was just like, fuck, all those games I was working on. But then I was just like, you know what? Fuck, it's either I sit here and twiddle my thumbs, and if I'm waiting to see if, you know, my buddy can fix my hard drive and, you know, find out possibly that it's toast, or I could like just start remaking one of them, and this is like the best one to remake just because it's well, it's a WebGL game, so it's more fun. It's easier to oh no, to get in people's faces to play with, you know, because it's just there's no fuss or muss. It's just open up a web browser, you know what I mean, and play it. There's no commitment to downloading anything. There's no, you know, having to pay money or none of that shit, right? And then yeah, so it's just much more appealing to me doing it that way, because it's a game, right? It's supposed to be something I can share with people, is the idea. Whoa. Okay. Alright. This always gets me. We gotta get on this side. These red walls are like blaster walls. duck behind him. Follow the rhythm. When he stops shooting, go in at him. There we go. Now, how many have we got left? So 5 more. 5 more enemies. And they're all sort of up there. Okay. So then this is how we do this. All these fucking elevators. Okay.
All personnel should follow safety routes.
So by making... Whoa! As if I fucking missed that. Oh my god, I'm almost dead too. No! Is there any more? I'll never survive that elevator ride. It usually takes a chunk out of you. There's gotta be something around. There's gotta be some health somewhere. Anywhere? No. No, I'm literally gonna have to start this level over. I know it. Unless I can like... I don't think there's any health on this floor. I was just thinking like if I jump down onto some health, you know, but I don't see anything that I could actually, maybe. That'll be amazing if this works. I doubt it will. It would be a hell of a feat if it does. No. I knew that wasn't gonna work. That's okay.
All personnel
I got this. Oh shit. Let's bring this back up here. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do this, guys. So yeah, as a WebGL game, I wanted to make this as simplistic as possible so it would run really well in a browser. And so all these are all like one square everywhere. So it's like I made a prefabricated model that the engine can just constantly grab information from, which makes up, you know, all the floor in this thing, and another one for the walls. This elevator is made up of these same squares, you know what I mean? It's like share the same one material as often as you can. Like anything that you can do to optimize, you know, I try to do my best to actually make that a thing. And it seems to be working out really well so far. It's actually running in a browser, and I'm fucking screen capturing at the same time. And yeah, I wanted to give it that sort of Tron aesthetic. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas too, if you're all inspired and you're like, hey, do this or that, just tell me. I'll probably do it.
All personnel should follow safety routes.
Oh wait, what? Oh, I know, that floor's in a way. Ha! Shot past it anyways. I think that's everything we can get from there. I think so. Whoa. This way. Okay. So, I'm gonna clear this level. Before we go down there, go this way. Okay. All right. Yeah, all these elevator sounds, everything I did in Audacity. I'm gonna try and whip through this. Whoops. Yeah, now I wish I would've went and got some water before I started. I'm feeling it.
All personnel should follow safety protocols.
No! Oh, fuck. I'm still alive, though. I was like, damn it! I'm gonna do this.
All personnel should follow safety protocols.
No, are you fucking kidding me? This is just... Okay. Have I got any enemies down here while I'm down here? Yes. I like the movement sound. I should actually turn that up. Did I go on here? Yeah. Okay. I have some ideas for a third level already. With all these little prefabricated parts, I could sit and create levels for days. But I really do think that it needs a leaderboard with a timer on it. I think it would make it the most fun. Guaranteed, I think it will. Okay. These suckers are tricky. Whoops. Like, aim first, then shoot, Marc. Okay. Whoops. I didn't even get through the door. Good. There we go. Just had to use some... No! I forgot about that guy. Okay, come on. Oh, I didn't think I was going to do that. Alright. Is there anything left on this floor? I don't think there is. Hang on. No. Let's go in this way. Like I said, I'm feeling that thirst. Okay. This time I am gonna do this. I want to get across. Whoa, whoa, don't fall. No way! Are you kidding me? As if. Okay, I am like sucking at my own game right now. Hardcore. No. That's okay, I gotta take this guy out anyway, so. Got him. Maybe you guys can do better than me at this. If you can, show me your best time. So I haven't been on that side yet, right? Okay, let's go down here. Or no, we've been through this. I'm not sure. Let me drop down and find out. No, I think I have gone through here already. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. Yeah, I have. Okay. That's okay. We gotta go this way anyways. Or do we? So I'm gonna get across to that elevator there. So we're gonna get there. We gotta go through here. Yeah, the whole thing is a maze. Okay, this time I'm not gonna fall. Oh, as if I lied. I said I wasn't gonna, and I totally did. Nope, things are not going well for me. And I died again. Okay, hang on. Take a shot of water here. Put it on pause. Okay. All right. Let's make sure I got my... Oops. Got my mouse the way I want it. All right. Okay, let's do this. Once I clear it, then I've cleared it. Then I'll take a nap or something. Shit. There we go. There we go. Okay. What else we got? Let's take out what we can and what we can see. Alright. Let's get up there. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this fucking flawlessly. This is the hard part, so I have to get this right. Yes. Die! There we go. Jeez! Alright, this one's tough, but I think I figured it out. Oh shit, he chewed down half of my health there just now. I've got to time this out. That's what I gotta do. That's the only way. Way down. He's gonna finish me off. Yes. Okay, good. No! Oh, son of a bitch. I keep missing all these jumps and I don't know why. I'm just not hitting the spacebar quick enough, I guess. My reaction time should not be this slow. I don't even smoke pot anymore. Oops. Overheated. There we go. What else?
All personnel should follow safety
They're on that side, so we just gotta...
Threat detected. Threat detected.
In there. Just because it's fun. I love that. Actually, I think there was something else up there too. Not sure now. Yeah, try the game out and let me know what you think and you got any suggestions. Fucking throw them this way. And yeah, man, I'll implement it. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta do something about those robot parts. They should be easier to move than that.
Personnel should follow safety protocol.
The script that I wrote for it is supposed to like blow those, affect the rigid bodies and blow those things completely out of the way.
Personnel should follow
Okay.
safety protocol.
We are going to jump without falling this time. Oh wait.
All personnel should follow safety protocol.
Okay. Yes! I am so stoked. Fuck yeah. That was like such a pain in the ass. Alright. Yes, we need to get up this elevator. It's very important. It takes us to the very top level.
Follow safety protocol.
Let's clear all these guys out. Three more. Three more and then we can go upstairs and we've actually literally finished this second level. Then I gotta make more levels. Okay, so these guys are all down there. Alright. Now, let's screw it this way. Let's see here. So there's going to be 1, 2 down there. A third one is over here. Still below. Oh, there he is. Son of a bitch. Not the best spot to be in to fight. No, 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 no. Fuck this, I'm getting out of the way. You son of a bitch. If I would have stayed there, he would have, like, finished me off. Can't reach him from there. He's way up there. I wonder. Too high, a little bit lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. That's what she said. Oh my god, shut up, Mark. A little bit lower. A little bit higher. I wonder if I keep going I'll be able to get him. Just make another adjustment. Okay, too low. Up a little bit more. A little bit more. This might work, you never know. Damn, probably not. Okay, that's alright. So we'll get back up there. We got one that's in there. Got that guy in there. There's another one up there. Ah, I see him already. He's moving around inside there. So they're all turrets. Son of a bitch. Do I have to jump down there? I do. What have I got for health first? Let's go. Nothing on this floor for health. Okay. I really did enjoy making this animated gun, by the way. Literally used the modeling tools right inside Unity to create this stuff. It's called ProBuilder. Hang on. Just want to make sure that I'm not... Oh yeah, he's over there, hey? So we are going this way. Yes. Okay, so that means there's only 2 more. There's that one up there. And another one over there of some sort. But they're both above me, so let's go up 1 floor with the elevator. Here. And then... Ha! Got you. Whoa. Okay, 1 more left. And he's somewhere up here. Oh wait. No, he's right above me. Somewhere. Okay. Need to get across to that elevator. Shit. I didn't open that door yet. I'm gonna need to do this thing. Son of a bitch. Yes. Yes, okay. Whoops. Good, good. Oh. It's going to be fine. Wonder how high up he is. Let's find out. Okay. Shit. Mashing keys over here. It's tricky when you're sitting on this because it moves you around. Yes. Okay. Where is he? He's still above me. Okay, perfect. We'll take this elevator up. We're so close to finishing this off. And where is he? What? Now he's below me. How? Where is this fucking thing? What? How is this a thing? I see it. He's like there. But below. I don't even know where that would be. Maybe I can spot him from over here. Oh, I didn't think I'd make it across. I think he's just a little rogue little bugger that I missed. I wonder. I can see him. He's in there, I bet you. Yeah, probably. Okay. That means get up in there, I have to do it from down there. So I gotta get in there. Okay. Whoa, whoa! Did I make it? Why not? Come on, no! You son of a bitch. There's like one left. Don't die. Don't die, Marc. You're almost there. No, up one level. Now, just need to go across. Turn right. What's up here? Ha! I knew it. Okay. Now we just gotta get back up there. Upstairs. Fuck. Like, fuck, which way do I go now? No, not like that. Close enough. We can do this. I'm like almost out of health. Yeah, for some reason the elevator hurts you every time you take an elevator. I don't know why it wants to do that. It doesn't really make sense. But it does. Okay. So we just gotta get up there. And then I'm done. And then I can let you guys go and I can go take a nap. Did it spawn out of bounds? The thing? No, it was just on the other side of the wall. Yeah. Okay, so I need to get to there. And I have to do it through here. That's the only way. Oh, my hand. Okay, wait. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Without screwing up. It wants to move me around. No! Fuck no. As if... Oh, I'm gonna die. There's no way I can get up there. Son of a bitch. This is not cool. I won't... No! See? That elevator hurt me. Okay, there is no way I'm gonna... There's no way. Unless I find health like right now, before I go any further anywhere else as far as elevators go, I am not gonna make it. No, this next elevator ride is literally going to kill me. Is there any kind of health around? I feel like a pot smoker looking for a roach in an ashtray. Give me some health, someone. Yeah, I gotta pick my nose. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna die. I have to start over. That's okay. Let me run the water. Maybe I can get some water happening. Yeah, because I'm just like fucking thirsty. I usually gotta let the water run for a little while before I can have anything decent coming out of that tap that I can drink. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try anyways, but I'm pretty sure this elevator ride's just gonna kill me. Yeah, it did. Yeah. I ran into that problem with that template when I was making TCSR, that really wild one with the T-Rexes and everything else. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it was like every time I'd use an elevator, he would get hurt. And so I finally had to remove like that part of the script that judged for like, you know, how for height, you know, for falling. Yeah, otherwise it was just like, it was like killing me every time. But I needed to be that way in this So I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about changing this script up, but I'll figure out a way. Okay, let's get... Maybe we can fight him from in here. How about that? You doing good? Cool. I'm working on one of my new games. This is that Zip Zap, but I remade it from scratch. I had no choice. I broke my hard drive and I lost the whole project. So this is a remake from scratch. Yeah, which allowed me to make some new weapons, so I'm kind of happy about that. And I was able to do a cleaner job. It's true, when you start a project over, you do end up... It's almost like the first version is like a good demo, and then when you go to sit down and make it again, you're more prepared for what you're going to do. And because a lot of what I was doing before was a lot of trial and error, experimenting and stuff, like and I think I actually spent most of my time when I first built the first one just experimenting. So when I sat down to work on this one, I already knew what I was going to do, and I felt that much more prepared. And yeah, I was able to sit down and just start banging it out. Like, sure, you know, I did like hours every day, you know, like hours every day I worked on it for like a while. Since my hard drive broke. I'm not even sure when that was. I'd have to look. But I was more focused. I knew what I was going to do. So yeah, that was a... So I don't know. I don't know if like what the takeaway would be from that. First make a demo and then start over and do the real thing. No idea. But that's the way it worked out. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't fall, don't fall. I got out of the way just in time. I'm gonna clear this fucking level. As if, motherfucker. I must be getting tired or something. I'm like just fucking cooked here.
All personnel should follow safety protocol.
I have this constant nagging urge to pick my nose. Like it will not leave me alone. Okay. So let's do this. Let's not fuck this up this time. Yes. So it's all about timing. Oh shit. And don't let your gun overheat before you've actually put yourself on the target. Ha! That's an easy one. It's hidden behind the thing. This next one's more difficult. Let's let him have it before... Whoops. Good, he doesn't see me. Come on! Whoa! Shit. Ha! I gotta time out my jumps a lot sooner. Sounds dope, thanks. Yeah, I did a lot more with the sound, or what do you call it? Sound design. Yeah, I kicked that up a notch and a half. Yeah. That does make a difference. Sound is like, so, it counts for so much. Okay. All right.
Personnel should follow safety protocol.
Yes. Made it across this time. Another one that way? No, but there's one over here. All right. Okay, that means we gotta go up now. That's the hardest elevator to get to, is this one. That's what I find anyways. Kind of fucking difficult. Shit, I thought I fell for a second. Instead it just launched me up when I tried to run past it. Yeah, these robot parts need to go flying, like out of the way, like blast them. It's weird, it's the same script that I'm using on the turret for when you've actually destroyed the turret and all the parts go flying off. Even the rigid bodies on these parts here, you see all that? Those should just be like blown out of the way is what we want. How much have I been streaming recently? Not at all. I haven't streamed in so long. I thought about it for the past week, but I just wanted to finish as much as I could of this game before I did, just so I'd have something to, you know, or else what if I got nothing to talk about, nothing to be like, I'd be all boring and shit. Did I already do this part yet? So I had to have something. So I was like, yeah, I'll finish this first. Oh, I did go all the way up here already. Yeah, I just went through here. What the fuck's wrong with me? Okay. Let's see here. Let's look at my map. The top thing there with all the little red dots. So they're all below me. Where though? I bet you on that side. Yeah. I've been like, his hand's getting all clawed right out. They're fucking back since the last time I've seen you. I finished up my first album and dropped. Did you really? Oh, dude, that's great. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, then you're gonna have to. I wonder if you can drop a link in here. I wonder if it'll let you do that or not. Try and drop a link to your tracks, so that way we can all check it out. What platform you use for streaming, like to listen to stuff? Actually none. I haven't been. Do you have it on YouTube, like as well, like YouTube Music? That would be the one that would work for me. Like I've got stuff on Spotify, but that's through. That's not an account of mine. It's been like through the band, and I'm not the one that posted it. It would have been Terry. Would have been the one that posted it. So yeah, I just don't even have a Spotify account. But yeah, it should be on YouTube. Okay, cool. Try and drop a link here in the chat, and I'll see if I can make it so that it okays it, and if not, then I can copy paste it in myself, and then everybody in here can have a chance to listen to your album, because that's what we want. We want people to hear it. Yeah, hell yeah. I want people to hear it. I may not have a lot of people in here, but it doesn't have to be a lot of people. It could just be a couple of people even that hear it, that get into it, and that's a good thing. It's a start. It should let you. Let me know if I'm just gonna like watch for it, because yeah, if it, what it'll do, worst case scenario, it'll just say, it'll hold it for review, and then I can just copy the link right from what you put in there, and then paste it and message it into the chat just like that, and then we can bypass that whole problem. Let me get some water, hang on. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm like super thirsty right now too. Oh yeah, it's like clear, so it's gonna be nice. It's ice cold. Hell yeah. Throw some good. Throw the word love at the water a bunch of times. Love, 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 love. And it'll be like happy. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of promo stuff, but I've really been hesitant to do much because the lack of tracks that I've uploaded. You don't have to have a lot of tracks, you know? One good track and you can promote the fuck out of it, and that'd be good. Because if you got people coming back to hear that one track, then they're gonna see the next one and the next one and the next one go up. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, don't hold off. That one track will have people coming back. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Where am I on the level? I'm lost. I don't even know where I am. I forgot. I lost track now. Oh, I know where we are. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay, there's something below me anyways. I gotta shoot. And it's probably like, yes! Okay, so that's everything that's below me there. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you got going on, buddy. I'm excited about this. I am going to clear this level. How many have I got left? One left. One fucking robot left. And he's right across from me. Okay. So that means we're going to turn... We're going to turn right. We're going to turn right. Okay. Careful, Mark. Jump. Okay, so I say he's below me right now. No, he's right across. What? He's above me. Oh, he's in there. He's in that fucking thing. So I know what to do. First thing is get some... Yes. Get some of that. And... Now we gotta jump down one level. I think. Is it one level? Yeah, but on that side. So we're gonna have to be tricky about this. Yes. Okay. And we turn right. And I swear he's up here. I know it. Yep. Okay. Now let's get to the out on this level, all the way up to the top. What's the best way of going about this? Let's drop down. I think is our best bet. so close to being done that I could actually say this game's cool, like a puzzle maze mixed with first-person shooter. Yeah, pretty much, eh? It is a puzzle maze, yeah. I didn't expect it to turn out like that, but that's sort of what happened, yeah. And I can't complain. I like it. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm having fun with it. So, and that's all that matters, is that I'm having fun. Like, half time I'm making these games so I have something fun to play. That's basically it. Yeah. Can't afford a video game, so I'll just make one. The game engine's free, just make a game. Fuck it.
All personnel
Yeah.
should follow safety protocols.
Cool, there we go. Okay. So after this level, you'll be starting in the third level right here, where you'll be getting into a shuttle and going and taking off from here. But for right now, that's the last level for now. And so we did it. We finished it. It worked. And I did it. I got through it and I fucking did it, bro. We made it. And yeah, look at the bug. It's not even playing any music. It's supposed to play like the menu music right now. I went and I looked at it. I was like, why the fuck's it not playing? I was like, I checked the audio source, play on awake. I'm like, loop. I'm like, okay. Yeah, sometimes little bugs happen. It's just, yeah, you have to figure it out. Yeah. And sometimes it's just little things with the script. Like at the beginning of that second level where you get into the shuttle. I remember I was testing it out and all of a sudden I'm getting in the shuttle and I'm nowhere near it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, the robot set it off because there's like a trigger right at the doorway. And what happens is when you enter the trigger zone, it triggers a timeline to play with a bunch of animations. And so what happens is the first thing that happens is it turns off the player and it turns on a camera that is right at the doorway of the shuttle. And then the animation of the camera plays and sits down, the animation of the door, and then another camera turns on and it turns off the camera that's in the seat and it shows the beam, and then the shuttle starts to move and it, which is another animation, and then it turns off that camera, turns off the camera in the shuttle, and I've animated the camera to look around and move and feel like a person in there, right? And then it gets to the thing, then that camera gets up and it walks over to the door of the shuttle. And then once it gets to the end of the animation, I've got it to trigger it to turn on the player again and turn off that last camera, right? As well as teleport the player from where I had turned him off to the doorway of that shuttle, which allows you for that whole seamless thing, right? And so what was happening is the robot set off that trigger, and so I was like, oh fuck. So I had to go into the script and I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes, because okay, so you create a void, like an on trigger enter sort of a void, like a script that you attach to like a box collider that's set up as a trigger. And so what happens is when you enter that trigger zone, then whatever that you've got written in that void, it'll do, right? In between the brackets, the curly brackets. And so what I needed to do is put in a nested, like an if statement. And I left it out completely, but the if statement is supposed to be like if other dot compare tag in brackets player, you know. So it mean, and then do all those things, you know. Then set off the the timeline, you know, and play that whole sequence, right? But because I left out that compare tag, like whatever was going to enter it was going to set it off. So little things like that, right? That you'll find in everything, as well as, I don't know if you noticed that last time I restarted that when I had gotten out of the shuttle, I was on top of the shuttle. Well, yeah. So part of transporting your player over to the door of that shuttle, once you know you've done the whole animation and it's arrived and everything else, it's played through the animation, is you're going to make sure that it's not just at that doorway but forward a little bit, because what was happening is the door was lifting him up right out of the way and sitting, yeah, so little things like that, you know. But that's fun. It's all really a lot of fun to do, for sure. Hey, so where's that link? I want a link to your tracks. Yeah, can you pop it in there? Have you tried yet? I want to share that in the chat. I'll even drop that into the, and yeah, share it in the chat before I go. Because I want to share your music with people, yeah. From one musician to another, I gotta do my part. It's all quiet now with all that fucking racket stuff. You're gonna have that fucking song playing in your head all night. Digga, 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 digga. Did it send? I don't see it. I don't see it yet. I wonder if maybe you can put it. Let's see here. Let me see. I got an idea. Well, it's CAZLOV3 on YouTube. Okay, I got an idea, bro. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Let's go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. And let's look it up here. CAZLOV3. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, there we go, buddy. There it is. Support? You even got a support thing. That's fucking cool. Here. Let me copy that and putting that in the chat here. There. You gotta check out this guy's stuff. I don't know if I'm allowed to play it in here. Can I? Can I play a little bit? Oh, you're welcome, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, buddy. So you've got a lot of tunes in here, bro. We'll play a little bit. Glowed Up, Breaking Loose, Beat Go, Paranoia, What It Takes, All Love, Soundtrack, Voicemail. Listen to All Love. That one you like the best? Oh, this is nice, dude. Fuck yeah. There, now we got background music. Hell yeah, bro. What did you use to, what do you use to do all your tracks in? Like, what software do you like to use?
I keep my heart tucked, locked in a zip box. Every mind got me counting your every miss shot.
Oh, this is great, dude. Hell yeah. Wow. You make beats on BandLab and then write on my own beats sometimes. Really? This is BandLab. Well, fuck, it sounds great, dude. This is nice. It's super chill, too. So you've just got little pieces. Is there any, was that, this song is 100% made by me? Really, eh? Fuck, dude, this is great, dude. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. There, so that way we can play through all of them. And here, I won't have it cranked that way. That way, hopefully that's a good mix. I don't know actually what kind of a mix it is. I don't have any way of telling. All I can do is like basically look at the meters on my OBS to figure that out. But yeah. Oh, this is great, dude. Glad I got getting a chance to hear this.
Like a motherfucking chainsaw coming from the top, and I never
fuck yeah, bro.
Talking all that bullshit, better stay away, yo. I'm about to blow like
so this is C4Z Love 3, you guys. I usually overdo the 808s. Do you? No way, the 808s. There's this. There was a. I don't want to talk over this. There was a guy that was in our my musician circle that did beats, like yeah, I hear he was talking about 808s like all the time. Yeah, all the time. Yeah. He did some really great stuff too. Very, very similar. Very similar in style. Absolutely. Yeah. I used to hear this guy working on his stuff all the time.
I've been up all night, trying to find you, chasing all this blues, couple honest shoes, tell me what to do,
Yeah.
tell me what to do.
This is cool, dude. Fuck yeah, I finally get to hear your stuff. You like cloud rap hip hop? Cloud rap. So it's a genre? Cloud rap hip hop? Is that like pot smoking? Like pot smokers? That's my guess, eh? Because cloud, right? I can't believe I don't smoke pot anymore, dudes. It's been how long now? My God. Thank you, Jesus. It worked. I was able to quit. I quit vaping nicotine. God's a pretty powerful recipe. Yeah, cloud rap is kind of like dreamy, ethereal type sounds with rap. That makes sense. I'm still smoking weed, I can't lie. That's okay, buddy. You'll quit when you're ready. Yeah. And when you're ready, you know what? I'll tell you, just ask God to help you do it. And then when you're feeling really rough, take really, really, really hot showers. And you don't even have to get like under the water completely. What I would do is I'd crank it up as hot as fuck, and then I just take the water and just splash my body with it. It's just like it's sharp, it's hot, and it would spike things, and then all that pain and everything would go away. Hey, saw your post. I don't have an active Reddit account. I just lurk there a lot. Do you? Oh, that's cool. Grab a sandwich. That's a great name. Oh, how's it going, man? Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I did it. Yeah, really hot showers. Prayed to God to say, take it away from me, and I just went for it. Just stuck it out like as if I was getting a tattoo. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just make it happen. Going okay. How are you in the city? I'm in Transcona. I'm in the city. You're in Transcona? Is that what T-Kona is? I'm guessing. Yeah. I live in Winnipeg too, bro. You must have found me from our Winnipeg. Maybe. Yep, born and raised. Fuck, that's cool, dude. Hell yeah. Another Winnipegian. Fuck, it's cold, eh? Actually, I haven't been out tonight. How bad is it right now? It gets hell cold here, hey? Fuck, I walked home from my last gig and now it's been nice today. Has it? No way. Yeah, I haven't really gone out at all today. -7 or so. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I walked home from the last gig I did, and 'cause I just needed to go home, and fuck, was it cold, bro. Like really cold. Like I walked from Bulldogs on Main. I walked from there, Bulldogs Event Center, all the way downtown, and it was late, so I walked for quite a ways, and then I caught a bus, and then another bus, and another bus, and another bus. Just, it was like a zigzag sort of thing, just trying to get close enough, and it was terrible, man. The wind's been bad past days too. Yeah, that's what's been killing it. That's what's been making it so bad. The wind chill. It's just been horrible. Yeah. When I got home, dude, I was like, because I had my guitar case in one hand, I kept having to switch it over, and all I had was a leather jacket and a sweater. I didn't have a hood, I didn't have a scarf. I went there in a car, eh? And I had like ripped jeans, I had no socks. I was just fucking, yeah. And I got home, the first thing I did was I rinsed my hands under cold to warm to hot water, and then I had a hot shower and then a hot coffee and food, and that was good. After that, I was like, so good. Damn, I hate cold weather. You too? Where are you from again? C4Z Love 3. I can't remember exactly now. Wisconsin. Does it get like super badass cold out there too? Because it gets fucking ball freezing, nut killing cold out here, that's for sure. It's finally getting to 40 degrees. Really? No way. Dude, so you're out in like tanning weather. Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Fucking tanning weather sounds great. I can't wait till it gets to be that. For sure. Just gotta let that cold weather make it worth it for when it does happen finally. You know what I mean? But we got like -10 in December and January. Really, eh? Is that cold for out there? We get... What's the coldest we've had out here? Like, it's gotten really bad. Wasn't it like fucking 50 below at one point one year? For like a few days? Like, we hit retarded levels of cold. Yeah, it's still a little snowy, yeah? Oh, fuck. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while for that shit to go away once it warms up. Once it's gone though, it's just like, it gets hot out here too. We got both. We got really hot, we got really cold weather. So this is all done in... So you did all this in Band Lab, eh? Damn, I could have imagined. I'm thinking of moving somewhere more southern. Are you? Really? Just to get even more warmer weather? Fuck. So, the world's coming to an end. What do you think of that, you guys? I just thought of that. I don't know how much longer we have. I guess the reason I was thinking of that, because when you mentioned going more south, I was just like, what's further south? And I started thinking, well, the madness that's happening in the world. I was just like, it just hit me. I was just like, oh yeah, the world's ending. Oh no. Yeah. God. I haven't actually looked at what's been going on recently. Like the last I left off was, it was just complete, yeah, hectic times, yeah. Yeah, I tried to talk to my my singer. I can't even talk to, like, I can't even mention some of the stuff that's going on around my friends and that, because it stresses them out. They're like heavily, like some of them are heavily watching it, and even, you know, taking a side politically in that. Sometimes people, they, like me, I all I see is, I just see it as all madness. There's no, for me, there's no taking sides. There's nothing. It's just I can't be involved. All I can do is just see it. It's just, yeah. To me, there's no use. It's all madness, you know. But to them, it's like, you know, they're picking sides and choosing, and because, you know, they're good people. They you know, they feel deeply the need to be proactive in some way that they can, you know, and everything. And so everybody's like picking, you know, their political views and sides and stuff, but it's like, no, it's like, I'm old enough to know that there's no need for it to get involved. Like it's you end up just radicalizing yourself, and then you can't see what's really going on. You kind of have to stand on the hill and stand beside your buddy, light up a joint, and just go, holy fuck, eh, to your buddy, and everybody goes, yep, as the town lights on fire. You know, people want to go, but it's just conflicts. Yeah. Well, we all want it to end. Like, we want things to get better, and you know, everybody's got good intentions, right? But we're all pretty clueless as to what exactly to do, you know? Like, we're trying our best. We're trying to decipher what the fuck's going on, and we're trying to use our best discernment. Hey, Deljan. But it's difficult. Good, you? Yeah, it's difficult. So like I said, all you can do is stand on the hill with your buddy and watch as the town lights on fire. That's the best we can do as humans, because we not all perfect. That's right. Good, bro? Oh, that's great, man. Yeah, it's true. We aren't perfect, and that is perfect. Yeah, can't be perfect. It's impossible. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Best thing to do is just keep your head clear, you know, by just stepping back. Step back and watch, you know. This is your music, C4? It sure is. It's good, eh? Yes. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is chill. It's totally cool. Fucking fire big time. Hell yeah. 100%. I got a button. I can do hearts too. I can do all kinds of things. Little button over here. Yeah. You know what? It is too. I can't believe it. My buddy from a long time ago got a hold of me. I gotta say hi. There. My buddy Colin Ramsey, he was I was in a band a long time ago called Ipso Facto, and Colin was my drummer. Yeah, I haven't heard from him in like a long time, probably over a year now, and before that it was like years, like decades almost, or something like that. Yeah, so that's cool that he reached out. That'd be good. Yeah, I wonder what he's up to. I just messaged him back. We still have another track. Good. The music hasn't ended yet. Fuck yeah. You mess with AI, Mark? Heard of OpenClaw? No, I haven't. What's that one about? This one's pretty good, I must admit. This one is nice already. I can tell. It's got a nice warm feeling to it. I've been trying to get it running, but I'm not versed in Terminal. Oh really? Fuck, I should hook you up with my buddy Dewey. He's like killer at this shit. OpenClaw is the future. Really, eh? So is it, are you using it for coding with, or are you using it for, like, to help you program, or are you using it for other stuff? So you can do quite a bit with AI now. I could install it into my system, but I don't completely hate AI, but it was making my blood boil there for a while, dudes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I use Visual Studio for writing my code. I think it's Visual Studio. Hang on, let me check. What is it? It's fuck. Yeah, Visual Studio. I use that for writing code, and then I use the Unity game engine. I use them together. And it's got AI built into the fucking thing, right? And it was just pissing me off because when I know how to write code, right? Like, I know how to script, in C#. And so, like, I like to sit down and I think of what I, need to do, and I come up with the logic, and then I go and I open up a new script, and I write it, like, out of my head. And if I have to refer, like reference something just to make sure, I got the syntax correct or something, I do that, right? but this fucking thing's got AI built into it. And what does it do? So I'm sitting there, I go and I'm like, I look down at my keyboard and I'm going public game object, blah, 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 semicolon, enter public, whatever, this and that, this and that. And so I'm declaring all my shit, and then I'm writing stuff. I look up, and this fucking AI has just written a bunch of crap all over my whole thing. It's just shit out like fucking 12 blocks of fucking, I don't know what it thought it was doing. I was like, what is happening? It's just decided from, it looked like as soon as I typed public space G, it decided something else. It decided for itself what I was about to write and just filled up the page with just a mess. And it was because I was kept typing, it was just doing the worst shit all over the place. It was just like, I was like, what the fuck? And so I cleaned that up and I tried again, and it's just like spitting out blocks of code. Here I am. I got my gun and I'm trying to put a hole in it so it'll stop writing code for me. I'm trying everything. I'm going in there. I'm uninstalling shit. It was gotten to the point where I'm like literally like trying to dismantle it or like make it break so it would just stop doing these things. Oh, I tried everything. It was almost like a really aggressive autofill, except it was worse because it would look at what I was doing and then it would try to imagine what it is that I'm about to do, and then it would just not do a good job, right? Now, if I'm careful, now what I have to do is this. If I type in public game object space and then, name a game object, a lot of times before I hit space, I have to stop it. I have to lift up my cursor and drop it down in front of game object to disengage it from continuing its idea of what it wants to write. So that's the trick, is to lift up my cursor before I hit space and move it backwards to get it to get confused and stop. And then once I've done that, it disengages it because it doesn't know what's going on and it doesn't do anything. And then what I do is once I've written my thing, I keep having to lift up my cursor, move it back so it doesn't, otherwise it'll autofill and it'll write in dependencies. It'll just shit all over my code, right? It's like when I write code now, it's like disarming a bomb. That's what it's like to write code, because I have to watch that little bastard, right? And then what I do is once I've written out my thing, I'll go over to Google and I'll type in the code that I had written, or the line or two of code that I'm unsure of the syntax, just to make sure that the syntax is correct. And I'll write it in there and hit enter, and it'll just say, and then once I do that, Google will usually tell me what it, it'll give me information on the code that I had written, as if it's teaching me something. And it'll also let me know if the syntax is incorrect or correct. And that way I can go in and do it fix it from there, right? But I literally have to disengage it from doing any kind of autofill or suggestions or anything by lifting up my cursor and moving it backwards to break it. Because that's basically what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to break the AI, because there's nothing else I could do. I've uninstalled every little option within Visual Studio Code, every little bit of AI that dependency that has been put in there, or like literally gotten rid of it, and it still wants to do things. Yeah, I just have now. Writing code takes longer, so that's what AI has done for me. It's become a liability. So when I said to my buddy Dewey, I was just like, every because he writes code and he writes code, for servers and stuff like that, right? He does a lot of like cybersecurity and that. I learned a lot about that and a lot about servers and and Linux, and he got me all into that through him, right? And he's always like showing me all the cool shit that he's doing with it, with AI. And he had mentioned to me, look, it's easy, you can install it yourself and then go into a folder and run it in that folder and have it do a thing, and then it won't do anything else anywhere else outside of that folder, and only when you want it to. And I had to explain to him, well, I'm trying to like put holes in AI over here on my computer. It's like it's insisting upon itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to break the thing and make it not work anymore. I don't want any more AI on my shit, kind of thing. Yeah, make my blood boil. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I mean, but I can't say that it's not useful. It's just that's what it looks like when it's uncontrollable. It just takes over, And when it did work, it would also it would perfectly guess what I was about to do, because it would analyze also what I was working on, and it would just spit it out, the code, and I'd be like, but it was right, and I'd be like, fuck you. I wanted to come up with that myself. I wanted to sit down and I wanted to, I wanted to come up with the logic and to fight through the bugs and to remember all this and to remember to put in that, because it's like that's part of the fun. It's like this. It's like I know how to write code. And it's because I wasn't using AI for many years. There was no AI for that. And because of that, I had to learn. And if I wanted and if I didn't remember something, I'd have to reference it. And you do that enough times, you start to remember it. And then it gets to the point where you start to remember it. And then when you need to write something, you get to a point where you're on fire. Like I'd be able to go in there and no word of a lie, put my head down, write a whole fucking script from beginning to end, hit save and run it, and it would work flawlessly. And that's what happens when you're in the trenches with it without any assistance from any artificial intelligence. For me, using artificial intelligence is, well, without AI, that's what would happen for you. It was just, you would know it. That's just what happens. You learn how, right? But with AI, it's like this. It's like going to computer class. Your teacher sits down, shows you how to do your first script, and you go, okay, right on. Now my turn, and you want to sit down and do it yourself, and he says no, and he doesn't let you. He says, watch this now, and he shows you something else, and you're like, okay, let me do hands-on now, and he says no, and he won't let you. Like that's what AI is like. It's like that's what it's like working with AI. And guess what? The teacher leaves the room, you're not going to know how to do it. Now you're sitting at your computer going, fuck. Now I can't do anything. Where's the teacher? So AI is not good in a way. Now, if you're doing stuff where you're having to create big tools that you need for your project, say, so that way that you can speed up productivity, or write big tools for to maintain your servers and stuff like that, it can be good for that. But if you don't know how to code to begin with, you won't know what to tell it to do exactly. And even if you do know a little bit of what to tell it to do, you won't know whether or not it's done it right. You won't know how to read what it's written, and you won't know how to correct it. You need to know, or else you don't. Because once that, if you give it prompts and stuff like that, you may be able to fight through it, and it may be able to guess, it's going to break sooner or later, because it's going to break. It's going to write something, it's going to get it right, and then when you ask it to make changes, it'll make those little changes, but it won't take into consideration everything else. And if it does, it'll delete and omit things that you needed in there as it goes and and it just keeps turning into a mess after a while, and then you're fucked. Yeah. Facts, the AI only gives answers based on your prompts, so really it learns off users sometimes guessing. Yeah, you know. But if you know your shit, then you're laughing. Because once AI dies, guess what? I know how to code. You know what I mean? So if everybody's in the room and I'm working with a bunch of people in the room and everybody's given prompts and stuff like that, and then AI goes down, they're all going to turn to me because I know how to code. So get rid of your AI altogether. Like, get rid of the fucking thing and learn how to code. Because it's again, it's like you're going to retain it. And you're going to get to a point, as you keep hitting these milestones, you're going to get to a point where it's going to start clicking, and then more clicks, and then more clicks, until you're just on fire. And you could sit down and just go for it. And it feels good. It feels like exactly like it should. Like you've accomplished something. You know what I mean? And you feel unstoppable. You know, until you don't know how to do something, and then you learn. You just learn, and you reference, and you learn, and you reference, and memorize, and implement. You know, you look at documentation. You know, Google's great for learning things too, because you can ask small things and get answers. You know, and if it gives you a code example, right? Then what you do is, it's like this. Here, I'll show you. Here's a perfect way. Let me show you this. My psychology book. Linux programming. What have I got in here? Maya. I've got some old books, man. I'm an old dude. I like when I needed to learn how to do something, like, I would go to the fucking library and take out a book. That's how long I've been doing this shit for. That's how long I've been doing this shit for, you guys. Here's an old C by example. Right? Now, this is what I would do when I'm learning. And what I do is I'd read it after the explanations and stuff, and I'd read it, and I wouldn't stop reading it until I got the gist of what the fuck they were talking about. Going line by line, and then re-referencing it, and line by line re-referencing it and scratch my head until I would be able to go, okay, I see what they're doing here, right? And then, and I go through the whole fucking book, right? And then I'd have a gist, like more than a gist. I'd have an idea of what this language could do. And then I'd be like, okay, now I want to build, now that I know what this can do, I know what I can build. And I'd sit down at my computer and I'd be like, okay, now I want to build this thing. I remember seeing how to do this one thing that I need to do first, way over here somewhere in this book. And I'd go and I'd find it. I'd be like, oh yeah, okay. And I'd reference it, and I'd sit down and I'd start working through it. And then you'd reference another part, and because you'd remember, you know what I mean? And then you'd read some more and keep doing it. And then after a little while, you're memorizing it and you're going at it, and it turns into something, right? Now Google can do that for you, like show you these, you know, these code snippets and examples and stuff like that, and even explain it. You could even copy and paste that code snippet right in there, but I would suggest I would suggest doing both. Sometimes you want to copy paste it in there. Sometimes it's always better to look at it and type it in yourself, because when you type it in yourself, you memorize it. It just goes right into your memory. Yeah, and that's how you do it. That's the way. That is the way. Yeah, for sure. I swear by it, you guys. I totally do. But I mean, like, if like I follow this game designer. His name is Thomas Brush, and I follow him. He's really great. He teaches courses. He's I really like the work that he does. I really like a lot of what he's got to offer, and he interviews game designers all the time and everything, and he's been using, and a lot of people have been using AI to create tools. Yeah, to actually create tools, almost like to work almost like a plug-in that you can plug right into the game engine itself, that could allow you to do other things. You know what I mean? And so that makes sense to me. You know, using AI to create a tool that like an add-on to your editor, you know, but you still gonna know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, you still do, at least to some degree. Yeah, so it's worth it. It is worth it, because it's like this. Say the internet dies one day, right? And you still got your computer. You can still do work. You know, it's like, yeah, to be able to do it on your own steam, it's a good thing, man. It really is. Yeah. I need more music now. Hey, yeah, that's cool. I won't get a copyright strike for playing that. Here, let's play it one more time, okay? That's right. We're going to play this through one more time. I'll turn it down a little bit. Not too much, though. Yeah, we're listening to your tracks again because we need some background music, okay? That's just the way it's going to be right now. Holy fuck, I'm hot right now. Listen to something else? Like what? You got more suggestions for me? Hang on, I gotta open the window. Give me a second. See, if we listen to your stuff, I won't get a copyright. So you got other songs? Okay. Here we go. We're doing this, and there we go. We're just going to go through all of them. That's all there is to it. Oh, I got a stomach ache. I don't know fucking why. I think it's stress, you know. Whenever I got a gig that I go to, before and after, my stomach is just cramped. I thought it was food poisoning each time or something, but it's not. I think it's some sort of a stress response or something, yeah. I think so. Fucking stomach problems, maybe. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I always thought, I don't know, I thought maybe it was like I don't know, I had to take a shit every time or something. No, I think it's just stress. Hypertension? No, I don't know. Something's going on there. Fuck, this sounds great, dude. Really good. Fuck yeah. So what have you been doing with AI? You're coding with it, or OpenClaw? How about this dead internet theory is becoming real? Like really becoming real. I was on YouTube today, and I could not believe how many videos I'd start watching, and I'm sitting there and I'm going, why does the cadence of this person's voice sound sound like, and I'm looking and I'm watching, I'm like, that's an AI fucking person. And then I'm watching like something where, you know, like to do with animals and people, and it was like a compilation, and at first I'm like, oh, that's nice, you know, that's nice, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like, this is all AI. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, how long till there's no real people on there? Like, how long till I'm not on there and there's like a fake me, or, you know, like how long till the internet is nothing but just false people? God, that sounds terrible, the idea of there being no real people online. It's but they're doing it because it's all about selling, right? Selling things. And so having fake people on there to pump out as much content as possible to pull your eyes in, to sell you things, is just, yeah, it is scary. It is. It's a terrible idea, right? Yeah. I don't know. Do you think that's ever going to be a thing? I wonder, you know. I mean, sooner or later we're all going to have to, like, something's got to give, because we're still going to want to, like, you know, communicate with each other, right? Fake customers for real customers. Yeah. Yeah. Right? My God. Fake customers for real customers. Yeah, I don't know. It's all looking so bleak. Isn't it? It is, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, the world is... We're in the times of tribulation, guys. I'm pretty sure of it. I think the only thing you can do is get right with God and strap yourself in, because it's going to get pretty real pretty fast. Yeah. Because right now it's, you know, it's, if you look at everything that's happening with, in the world, I don't even have to mention it. But right now, the devil's basically come forth and said, yeah, I'm here, but what are you going to do about it? You know? That's basically it. It's the dark principalities aren't, they're not hiding anymore. They're being quite boastful and quite bold, and standing right out there and saying, we're doing this, you know? So it's like, yeah, it's time, man. It's time to go to war. Yeah. Pray for your enemies, because it's just principalities. It's not people. So if you got Joe Blow next door that's trying to destroy your life, it's not Joe. It's something working within Joe, and Joe doesn't even know it. Just a feeling comes upon Joe, and all of a sudden Joe is acting like a prick, right? So if you pray for Joe, and then what you're doing, you could disarm that thing that's in Joe, and all of a sudden Joe's not being a prick anymore. It's kind of the way it goes. Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's a spiritual war. If you fight Joe, you're not winning. the principalities are winning because they want it's not trying to preserve Joe. It wants Joe to go down with it. It wants you to go down. It wants Joe to go down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're the kind of person where you want a rough house and show, so fuck around, find out, pick up your Bible and let them find out. Yeah. Take it serious. It's a cool thing to do. Yeah. You want to be a badass? That's what you do. Fight the devil. Fucking, there's nothing cooler than fighting the Prince of Darkness and winning. Nothing cooler than that. There's not a tougher thing that you can fight. There's no animal that's tougher than that. If you can punch that thing in the nuts a bunch of times, you're pretty tough. Yeah. They only live for vengeance. Yep. Yeah. Boy, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. They got plans, man. They got plans. And they want to take the majority of us with them. They hate us. They hate us, people, yeah. Because we're made in the image of God. And so yeah, the dark principalities, they hate us. Absolutely. And yeah, they want to destroy, tear apart. But, you can fight them. You can fight them. And you should. Because anything else is just bending over and letting them do what they want with you. And you're tougher than that. You're not a little bitch. So pick up your Bible and fight hard. Go hard, man. Yeah. That's what I did. Dude, I dropped. I don't drink. These are things I did before. I stopped drinking. That was a while back, though. I stopped vaping, and I vaped heavy doses. Jesus is king. That's the reason I was able to quit. I said, take it away from me. And he did. I quit smoking weed because of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I said, take it away from me. And he did. Sure, I had to fight through all the tough stuff, but it was worth it. It was like getting a tattoo. It was like that, I'm a man. That's what it felt like. And even gooning, man. Got rid of that too. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. If you get rid of the things that give the demons a foothold, now you're on to something. Yeah. And pray. Learn to pray. The goon bird, yeah. Yeah. Learn to pray because then you can fight back. For sure. There's a lot of people. Oh yeah. You know what? It's like this. You may feel a little bit irritated in that area, right? But it's not so bad. It comes and goes, and it's doable. It turns into just whatever. Yeah. And it's not like before, like when you're always gooning, then it's difficult. But when you stop, and after you stop for long enough, then it's just whatever. Yeah. And then when you look back on it, you think, oh God, why did I even ever do that? Yeah, for sure. You feel gross, just the idea that you even did that when you imagine it and that. Yeah. When you get to that point, yeah. Oh, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Yeah. Just to let go of all these things. I've never been healthier. I've never been healthier. I've never been more sane. I've never been more on top of my game. I'm able to fight these things that keep trying to take me down now. Yeah. The amount of witchcraft that goes on in this world is unbelievable. You have no idea how many people that you know have gone to witches and have had them do witchcraft on you. If you've ever had an ex, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, if you're a girl or a guy that I'm talking to, right? If you've ever had an ex, then you're having witchcraft done on you. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Well, if your ex has done that, it's still affecting you. Absolutely. You know what? It's like this. There's a lot of witches that have turned away from witchcraft that used to be witches, that are now that are now have gone to Christ and have picked up their Bible, and they're on the winning side of the team, and they'll tell you about all the things that you never even heard of before. And when you find these things out and you combine that knowledge with the Bible, with Jesus Christ, you can fight. You can fight back. You can stop these things in its tracks, because they're constantly trying to take you down. Constantly. Did you know that turning a group of people against somebody is a form of witchcraft itself? Yo, we should watch a video on this. I didn't even know this was real stuff. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I can, what I'll do again, I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link to this. There's a witch that I've been, an ex-witch that I've been listening to on all this stuff recently. There's a lot of them out there, but there's one. If you look her up, it's from Craft to Christ. Like witchcraft to Christ. Yeah, from Craft to Christ, or Craft to Christ. Yeah, if you just look that up. Yeah, really nice lady, dark hair. Yeah, she's actually. And here's something you gotta know about. Did you find it? Okay, good. Here's something you gotta understand about witches. Okay, is they're all just. You know what? Love the witches. Love them, because they're just beautiful women that think they're doing good things for people, because they have big hearts, and they have been wronged in life, and they've felt that that they have had no control over their lives, and so they start by dabbling in it and finding like little spells and things, and they do little things for people, and they start off like that, and it's because they're just wonderful people, and they're doing it out of the goodness of their hearts, and but then it gets crazy, and they still don't know that they're doing anything horrible. They justify it by thinking that there's somebody's karma, right? So when they do a nasty spell on somebody, for somebody, they feel that they're, standing up for this person that's come to them, right? So they're doing it because they love people still, And so, like from this, this one woman from Craft of Christ, she's trying to bring these witches back and turn them away from the craft, right? Which is perfect, which is right. And so she's there for the witches, but she doesn't understand that she's been there for the Christians too. Like there are some Christians that aren't Christian. They say they are, but they're there to harm people by shaming them, by shaming other people. And the thing is that being Christian has nothing to do with wagging your finger at somebody and shaming them and making them feel bad. It's not about that. It's about forgiveness. It's about love. It's about picking up somebody that's fallen and helping them. You know what I mean? It's not about judging. You're not, as a Christian, you don't judge people. The accuser is Satan. So if there's someone accusing you, it's Satan working through them. If a Christian is accusing you, it's like the Leviathan working through them. Yeah. And so there's a lot of really nasty Christians that are giving her a hard time. And so that's why she says she's there for the witches, not the judgy Christians. But it's like there's good Christians like myself that aren't like that. I understand how this works, and I just absolutely love the woman for what she's doing. She's done so much for me. She just doesn't know it. Yeah, I have absolute respect for this girl. She's great. There's this song by Lucky called Witchcraft. I think he sings about this girl in his life that has problems related to witchcraft. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. It's principalities, right? Working through people. Again, it really is. So yeah, that's what it is. So it's like Satan is the accuser. Yeah. Some Christians can be more judgeful rather than loving. Yeah, and those aren't actual Christians. They're not following Christ. They're not following the teaching. They're just twisting scripture to harm you. Yeah, and that's what gives Christians a bad name. That's why I've got friends, in the music industry that when I mention that I'm Christian, they go, "Oh no," right? Love, yeah. Like, well, the thing is that your enemy isn't your enemy, but what works through them is your enemy and their enemy. Yeah, as soon as you've prayed and nullified that, if you pray for the person that's been doing you harm enough, if you go to war and for them, they don't even have to know. You don't tell them. You just do this on your own, right? Properly. Then you're going to put a dent in the enemy, and all of a sudden, this person that's been harming you is just gonna stop. Is going to stop harming you because that thing isn't working through them. So yeah, if that makes sense, I'm sure you can put this analogy together in any horror movie that you've watched. You know what I mean? When someone is possessed in some manner, it's like that. You remove the demon from the person, then you're laughing. But the thing is that you've got to not sin, because you don't want to give the enemy a foothold. And think of it this way: if you stop sinning, right, then the witchcraft stops working. If you bleed the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, there's many fake Jesuses in the spirit realm. So the Jesus Christ of Nazareth, if you bleed the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth all over yourself, then the witchcraft will backfire, and you can bind it and you can return to sender, and it's the only thing that's going to, the only thing you can do in order to battle it. And witchcraft is nasty. They'll put it on your health, your finances, your love life, your future, your everything. It's like they'll attack anything, and your life may be just terrible because of it, and you have no idea that this is even a thing. I had no idea that there was this much witchcraft going on and that this was happening to me. No clue until I started listening to this girl. Thank you, Lord, for showing me this girl's YouTube channel. I had no clue. Now I know, you know. If I think back to, you know, the ex-girlfriends that I've had that have been scorned from me, you know, escaping, and I think back, you know, quite a few of them were witches. I didn't know. They were into the New Age practice. They, you know, I've got one that was, that I can think of right now, that was, you know, practicing the love and light thing, you know, like literally praying to Satan. She didn't know. She thought she was doing something, you know, that was spiritual, right? Quote unquote spiritual and healthy, but it wasn't, you know, and that girl ended up 12 years later started stalking me just recently, you know, but I've been praying, and so I've been disarming that. And you know, it's like this: when a witch does witchcraft on you, it works, because what they're doing is they're sending demons, very specific ones, after you, right? And these demons will do the task, but they'll come back for the witch, and they'll do whatever the witch had them do to you. They'll do it threefold to the witch. And so the witch is constantly doing spell after spell after spell. And in the witch, and it turns them into something that they're not. They become angry and resentful, and their lives become horrible. They become possessed by it, by this, right? And they start fighting each other. Yeah, they start hexing each other, doing spells on each other. It's absolute hell. It's terrible for them, you know. And so, like I said, I think this woman's doing a beautiful thing. And so it's like, yeah, don't hate the witches. They're not your enemy. But what, you know, it's the thing that has pulled them in that is, right? Oh my, you literally describing my ex's social life. There you go. Yeah. And hey, it's yeah, it's really what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, it's like, literally anytime that you turn a group of people against somebody, that is a form of witchcraft. So gossip is a form of witchcraft. Like, here's one thing I was confused about, and it's about intent. So it's like this: say you've got somebody in your life that, you know, is, say, a friend or something, but they're causing you a lot of grief, and you don't know exactly how to deal with it. If your intent is, and to, like, say you pull one of your close friends aside, and your intent is to talk with them and try to figure out how to deal with the situation the best as possible for the best outcome, you know, and your intention is good, then that's okay to do. But if your intent is to turn your friend against that person and then get more people in on it, and so that they all turn against this person, it's a form of witchcraft. Yeah, and I didn't know this either. Like, it literally is. Yeah, for sure. So watch your intent. Anytime I've ever pulled a friend aside, it has been just so that way I could have a better relationship and work through the tough things with someone that I know, right? But it's like a slippery slope. You have to be careful. You can't let it turn into something else, you know? Yeah. So if you can delete every sin possible, you can remove footholds for these demons to do things to you and wreck you. So if you remove these sins and you learn how to pray, and you can fight back against this witchcraft and better your life, your lives, you can. That's why it's so important. So when I say there's a spiritual war going on, it's not just whatever. There's an active war against you that is constantly always been going on for a long time. And this is why your lives have been in turmoil. This is the only reason, That's why it's so important. So, yeah, you see what I'm saying, eh? Mm-hmm. Now I'm still learning. Like I read my Bible now more often than not. I'm very because I was born literally in 1970, right? People were more religious back then. They went to church. It was more of a common thing. And so, I was baptized as an infant and the whole nine, right? But the only time I ended up going to church is when I saw my grandmother, because she went to church, right? And it wasn't all the time. My mother and father didn't go on a regular basis, right? But because it was introduced to me at such a young age, it's always been a part of my psyche. And I've read my Bible, but not enough. And I've had moved away from it, and come back to church, and moved away from church and come back to church. I keep going back and forth throughout my life. You know what I mean? And gone back to praying and then stopped praying and gone back to praying. It's always been back and forth. But I still don't know my Bible well enough. But because I know that we're in the times of tribulation, and because I know that it's time for spiritual warfare, and everybody has been picking up, picking up the Bible and going to war, I feel that it's, I feel like, I feel empowered to do so now, more so than ever. And I still don't know my Bible well enough, but I've been drawn to it more and more. And what I've been drawn to the most is the Psalms, because there's a lot of great scripture in there that work like prayers. And a lot of prayers that you use in spiritual warfare, you will see are built out of the Psalms. Psalm, kind of thing. And so now I feel more interested in it. That section of the Bible more than anything. I started reading it from the beginning, just to refamiliarize myself with it, but more so I've been more interested in it in the Psalms, that whole section lately, because I've been using it in spiritual warfare, and it's powerful, man. It really is. I can only imagine the things that I've avoided that I don't know about. I can only imagine people's lives that I prayed for that I don't talk to, or some people that I don't even know. I can only imagine what it could possibly have done for them. Because when you pray for someone, you don't know what it does for them. It's like you will never know. To you, it may just seem like, like once you've done it, it may seem to you like you've done nothing maybe. Or you may feel that there was no fireworks went off and so maybe you didn't do anything, right? But if you were to find out, you would find out that you did something. Oh no, you did something. Yeah, it's like, just because the fireworks didn't go off for you. Oh boy, some shit went down because he did. Yeah. And you probably changed someone's life, like completely, I've said a few times in comment sections for this woman there, Crafter Christ, I tried to almost pour my heart out to say, look, you have no idea what you did for me, like just to let her know. It's like, no, you may think that you're just got a YouTube channel and that it's, you're talking to a wall or something and you've got a bunch of comments and then some hate and some attacks from witches and stuff. But that's not all. No. It's like you did something huge for my life. It's like you've no idea. You know what I mean? It's like no idea. And she won't know. She may not even read that. It may just skip past her, but that's what I mean. When you pray for somebody, or like, even what I'm saying now in the live stream, it's like, so there's some people that are listening to this that are going, what? Like to me, I know I'm talking to you guys and you're listening, right? But there might be some people listening too that I don't know about that are going to go and this might change a lot of things for them, right? And so it's good. It's good. It's good to open your mouth. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only way. So I mean, you're not a pussy by following Jesus Christ. You're not a pussy by by doing that. You're a warrior. Become a warrior of Christ. Become God's warrior, chosen warrior. Yeah. You know, like pride's a sin. Just let that go. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Just pick that shit up and go, let's go. Let's do this. Yeah. For sure. You won't regret it. Yeah, you won't regret it. You may start getting, like, at first, when you start praying and stuff like that, some shit's gonna get disturbed around you, right? You're gonna get attacked. And the enemy's gonna show itself to you. It's gonna try everything to pull you back in. Because the thing is, if you're praying, you're going to become dangerous. But at first, it's going to try and intimidate you. It's going to try and scare you. It's going to try and talk you into not listening to the things I'm telling you. You may be yawning right now, and that means that something's being disturbed. That's a thing. Yeah, that's a sign. You may be distracted by things around you. As you're listening, something could be, text could be going off on your phone, or something in the corner of your eye, another video. It's trying to distract you away from it because it knows. But the thing is, if you let it and you don't heed the warning, then it's going to double down. It's going to hurt you. It wants to hurt you, But don't be a pussy. Don't let it hurt you. It's just like, be tough, be a force to be reckoned with. Become dangerous. Become a dangerous praying Christian. And like I said, you're gonna have dreams, and it's gonna attack you in dreams. If you can remember, learn the Lord's Prayer. And if you can remember when you're sleeping and you've got, there's people that come to you in your dream and they're talking to you, that's not a person. It's always going to be a demon. And they're going to be cloaked as a person. Maybe someone you don't know, possibly someone you do know, right? But you have to rebuke them. You say, the Lord rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Say the Lord's Prayer in your dream and watch what happens, right? And if you can't speak it, just keep saying Jesus Christ of Nazareth. There's a lot of false Jesus in the spirit realm. Remember of Nazareth. Yeah. And if you can't finish your prayer, and when you wake up, say your prayer and say, and if they feed you in your dream, that's a way, it's part of witchcraft. It's to bind you to something, to reclaim you as theirs, right? So when you wake up, you say that you spiritually vomit everything that was fed to you in your dream, and you'll start to yawn as a result. Yeah, you'll feel it. You'll start to yawn. Yeah. And you say, when you wake up, you say, I rebuke everything I ate that was fed to me, every person I spoke to in my dream, everything that happened, all the, everything. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, amen. And you do that when you wake up. You fight back. You fight back because you're fighting for your soul. You think your life is rough now. Imagine an eternity without any relief. Yeah, there's no way of getting out. Once you've died and you're in hell, there's no way of getting out. There's no relief. Right now you have a chance to feel love because God is here too, right? But when you're in hell, God isn't there, so you don't feel any love. You don't feel any relief, and you're only there with what is supposed to be in hell, which are the fallen angels and Satan, and they hate you because you're made in the image of God, and they will torture you forever. Yeah, no word of a lie. And there will be no relief there. There's no party. It's a lie. Yeah, there's just, because all your friends are there, there's no relief. They won't love you. They're tortured. Yeah. So you want to fight back. You want to fight for your soul. You want to fight for your life. You want to fight for other people, and that's what you want to do. You want to be, it's like this. It's like we're creating a gang. We're creating an army. Yeah. And we're fighting back against the darkness. And the darkness wants to take us all. And we're not going to let it. We're not. We're going for the throat. That's what we're doing, guys. Yeah. So it's like you gotta educate yourselves as much as you can. I only know so much. I'm still learning myself, bros, but you want to educate yourself as much as you can, for sure. And hearing what the ex-witches have to say, they'll tell you about things about the spirit realm you had no idea about. Yeah. I learned something just recent today about your ears ringing. When your ears are ringing, your name is being spoken and called to an altar. Yeah, left ear usually is a pattern. The left ear means there's something nasty happening, and the right ear means that God's about to tell you something important, Yeah, I didn't know that. My ears are ringing right now, for sure. It's, they just kicked up. Like, sure, there could be health issues, but not, if it comes out of nowhere, it's witchcraft, For sure. Plus God too, right? He's letting you know. It's like a warning sign. So you gotta take the time and learn this stuff. It's that important. Yeah, it's worth it. You're worth it. 100%. So yeah. $10:30 now, eh? I should get going, you guys. This has been a really great live stream. I really enjoyed that, and you're getting pretty tired too, yeah. I get, oh yeah, you're probably yawning like crazy, hey? Yeah. Well, I ask, yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do my best. I'm not the best at praying over somebody, but you allow me. You know, it's, to your YouTube. Was that, hey, you should add some type of schedule to my YouTube? You know what? If you guys can figure out when a good time is, you know, a day of the week, a time frame that you guys all think is the perfect, you know, time. I've got like a post there that I put up, and I'm asking, you know, for your suggestion as to when you guys think that would be good, and let me know in there, because if I can kind of figure that out, then that's what I'll do. Yeah? Okay, cool. That's what we'll do then. All right. Love you guys. I really do. God bless your hearts. And may you have a great night. And yeah. May God bless you. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Amen. Good talking to you too, buddy. Okay, have a good night. Bye. For now.